It's Monday. It happens to, it's Wednesday.
Oh, gosh.
It's morning.
Nope.
What does that mean? What is
What
the
does
nope?
what mean?
Is the nope to...
No, it's not morning, but it's macabre.
Hey, everybody. Listen, sometimes the 4th of July happens and you go, wait, we're both not at our...
Oh, no.
So
All this independence from England
we were too
is
independent.
getting in the way. So it's really England's fault when you think about it.
Honestly, most things are. So if you have someone to blame, it's kind of the redcoats.
If your country has an independence from England, let us know.
Let us know. Right in. What's spookier? So yeah, we were what the kids call party hardy.
Partying down.
Yeah, it was me, Scones, Malibu from American Gladiator.
Oh, I heard that. That doc is sick.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I've seen like 5 seconds of it. And
all I know is Milhouse's mom, when his in The Simpsons, his parents get divorced and his mom starts to date a guy from American Gladiator.
That's basically the documentary.
When he picks her up for the date, they leave in like that giant ball thing that they roll around in.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, so it was us, and then it was like Squid Game season 2 cast. We were all just hanging, having a good time.
There's a Squid Game season 2?
Yeah, dude, they had a teaser, bro. At least
I figured no one even watched the first one. They would just stop.
Yeah, they were probably this isn't popular enough. Let's can it.
No one cares.
Killing of the Flower Moon, Killers of the Flower Moon, whatever that movie is.
I don't know.
You know the new Scorsese film that's dropping in October?
I don't.
Oh, papa. So they dropped the trailer today for.
Is it about like old Italian guys who are somehow tied to the mafia?
No, actually, it's about the Osage Indians.
I don't believe you.
Fucking.
Is it gonna be like Joe, like Pesci's playing one of them, or like something that's ridiculous?
No, De Niro is this old greedy oil barony guy.
Wait, De Niro's actually in it? I thought that was a joke.
No, he is.
Is like
it's. I mean, it's no. You got Leo, you got De Niro, you got first Spider-Man girl husband, Jesse
Plimpton's.
Yeah, Jesse Plimpton's. What is his name? The guy. Plemons.
Yeah, he's from Fargo.
Jesse Plemons.
Yes. What about
Hoo-ah? There was not a hoo-ah in the trailer, but I assume there has to be at least 5 contractually. So we'll be keep an eye out for the hoo-ahs.
And a great ass.
Yeah, he says that to every single person in the movie.
Everyone's like, this does not fit.
But that looks good. I don't know how we got here.
Yeah, me neither. But hey, dude, I tried a Chicago-style hot dog over the weekend for the first time, and
what is that?
It's good. It's different.
What's different about it? Is it deep dish?
So, pretty much, it's a hot dog and a big bun with a full pickle spear, like sweet relish, yellow mustard.
What is a pickle spear?
Like, you
mean like a sliced
pickle spears that you get with like a sandwich,
like
a restaurant
when you cut them down the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know the vernacular for restaurant style pickles.
Oh, well, that's what they say on the jar.
I hate pickles, so
I don't read.
And I hate pickles. Next question.
And then it's got diced onions and like celery salt on it. It's sick. It's good.
It's fucking
I recommend
sick,
anyone.
Kid. It's a wicked.
So my life has been wild.
Poggy,
and I
woggy.
Went to the beach twice, ladies and gentlemen. Did not get sunburned. So
did you SPF it up?
I did, and I covered myself with not one but 2 towels. So I was pretty much mummified on the beach. And had a great time.
That sounds excellent. That sounds you sound like one of the craft projects my children bring home, where it's just like a lot of paper and glue.
Yes,
covering.
That was me.
Okay.
That is my body.
My body is paper and glue. Good paper and
good glue.
Did you win
the kind of glue you gotta have an adult to buy?
Ooh. Did you win the house race?
Nope. Big loss. We're taking
damn.
L's, boys. People are buying homes and waiving inspections. It's crazy.
Buying homes and fuck you scones.
Pretty much. Everyone's willing to just pay full cash and not do inspections.
And prices.
It's insane to me.
Yeah.
But hey.
But that's the
world's
market,
a crazy
baby.
place, and I don't gotta understand it, you know?
Don't worry, student loans are back, baby, and you know what that means.
Oh, yeah. In a big way.
Coming back in a big way.
There's no reprieve. There's basically no hope that any of these will ever go away or stop going up. So, Dash, you got kids. Good luck with paying for that.
Oh, baby, interest rates go higher, please.
All the good stuff.
So just like tears all the time, but that's okay.
Joey Chestnut win? Did he win?
Did he? Was there a it's the 4th of July when the hot dog eating contest happens?
Oh, yeah. Every year.
You know way more about.
Dude,
I think
he's
you gotta understand.
One of the most dominant athletes of all time.
Scones, you know way more about hot dog eating contests than I think most people.
Probably, and he did win.
I think most people know they exist, and some people know the name Chestnut, and that's like the extent of the knowledge.
Well, Mickey Sudo also won, and she's the
Okay,
women's
great.
version of Joey Chestnut, and I met her in real life at PAX East. It was sick.
And she ate your entire hand.
Yep.
Live.
And I was like, wow.
So
that's
fast.
a record.
Yep.
She dunked it in water first, yeah.
She was dunking the second one while the first one was going down her
Yep.
gullet, and then, they had to stop it because everyone started freaking out when they saw the blood.
It's all about speed, baby.
She actually
hot speed.
They've actually lost their minds and just see everything as a hot dog now, and are just trying to dunk water and slurp
they're
down
like the
anything they
Cookie
see.
Monster basically now.
Yeah. Joey Chestnut was known to eat most statues in his town.
Prove us wrong.
I'm gonna edit the silence to be 8 times longer.
Yeah, and then have ghost noises and wind and tumbleweed
just
noises,
some reverb on it, and be like, what the fuck happened? Why are they taking artistic liberty with this? Oh,
dude,
Scotty.
And this week's all about liberty, folks. Well,
Ooh.
Not for all, just for I won't get into it, but here we are.
Liberty for justice? Dude, justice gets liberty every single day. You know what I mean?
I think so.
Liberty for justice.
Write it. Would you rather have liberty or justice?
Or all.
Or street justice.
Ooh, or street
where
liberty.
Cops can't help you, and the only people you can trust are your two hands. But
fists.
Mickey Sudo ate mine.
Scones is having a tough time. He's got hooks now.
Yeah, but they're nice hooks.
They are nice hooks. They're spinning. He can press a button, they spin around.
Yeah, and they light up and go,
ho,
ho.
Yeah, he got the Christmas edition Santa hooks for some reason.
That's the only order that they got wrong, but they did such a nice job with everything else that I didn't want to bring it up.
Yeah, you still give him 5 stars, but they
really tried their best. It's a busy time of year for replacing hands,
you get it.
with all the fireworks and stuff.
With all the hot dog eating contests going on.
Yep. So they are slammed.
There's a little string that you pull on it, and it's like, slow down, cowboy. Be sick.
And anyone who's no, you deserve to get that's stupid. I paid for the hook. I should get the hook I ordered. You've clearly never worked in the hook industry.
Yeah, you don't know what it. Yeah, there's a lot of.
They're trying their best.
They're doing their best, and it's not like they don't care,
And they barely make livable wages.
Half of them have hooks.
Tips.
Oh boy,
You know how hard it is to make hooks with hooks?
Yeah, it's you try. Okay, you think the first guy who had to clean his gutters before ladders were invented, how effed he was? Huh?
Dude, he must have been effed.
He must have been effed.
Dude, he's probably man, I wish they invented some way for me to get up there.
Before they invented gutters.
Yeah. Before they invented ways for water to get down here.
We put all our focus on the water getting down here. We didn't think about sending the man to the roof. And then the 60s came.
Oh, man. Then the 60s came.
So, Scones, you're presenting something spooky today.
And let's just say I'm bringing it back to true crime. I'm bringing a little bit of the...
Bring it back to the concrete
the real
streets?
stuff.
Original beats? with
Have we talked about Pauline, Parker, and Juliet Hulme?
You said 3 different names, so I don't know.
Hee-hoy. Let's talk about the sinister story of Pauline Parker and Juliet Hulme.
How are you spelling this last? Okay, band
Hulme
or Hulme Hulme band
Hulme.
band Slibbity-bitty.
Oh, band rolling up on us so smooth.
Band rolling up on a Tuesday.
Band's rolling up so smooth. So we got an All That's Interesting article for you by Rivy Lyon, edited by Jacqueline Inglis
and Lyon, attorneys at law?
Yep. And this is the story of Pauline and Parker and Juliet Hulme, the best friends who committed one of New Zealand's most infamous murders.
Oh, we're going Kiwi style?
Yeah, besties Kiwi style.
Besties Kiwi, Lord of the Besties.
With the celery salt.
I don't know what that means.
Pauline Parker and Juliet Hulme seemed like perfectly ordinary teenage
Why
girls.
did you yell that?
What?
With the celery salt.
I don't recall.
All right, continue.
But on June 22nd, 1954, a day that would be remembered in New Zealand for decades to come, they viciously murdered Parker's mother, Honora Reaper.
What? Her name was Honora Reaper?
Honora Reaper?
That's fucking
Honora Reaper?
cool. I think it's Honora. I like Honora better.
Honora Reaper.
That's sick.
The two teenagers had become obsessed with each other in the fantasy world they'd created, and they believed that Reaper would be an obstacle in their perfect shared future.
This is fucking spooky. This is like Children of the
Corn. So
Corn
you know how
shit.
like when you and your friend want to have a double sleepover, but your mom's like, no, you had a sleepover last night. You can't have a double sleepover. So then you go straight to murder.
And you're like, well, only one way out of this.
The scandalous trial that followed captivated New Zealanders. And the story that was even turned into a feature film, Heavenly Creatures, it's in 1994, directed by Peter Jackson. Who else?
Whoa.
Who else would direct a New Zealand-based movie?
Are you telling me Avatar was...
It's Peter Jackson... oh no, what's his name? Super big director now.
Who?
Why can't I think of his name? He made Thor.
Oh, Mingus Crank Elderson.
No, he plays for the Celtics now.
Oh, who? Mingus or this director?
Tingus Pingus.
Oh, Tingus Pingus.
We're thinking of Taika Waititi.
Taika Waititi.
Him and then, oh God, what's his name? The other guy.
This is the listeners love this.
There's a lot of New Zealand. There's a disproportionate amount of New Zealanders in Hollywood right now. Anyway,
Britt and Jermaine.
Yes, but who was their manager?
Oh,
Rhys Darby.
Rhys Darby.
Okay. So what exactly led to the infamous Parker-Hulme murders? This is the full story. From how the girls first bonded to how they planned what Parker called the day of the happy event.
Ooh.
To where they are now.
Nope.
On paper, Pauline Parker and Juliet Hulme could not have appeared to be more different. Parker, who went by the last name Reaper until the court determined that her parents were not married, had been born in New Zealand. Her father managed a fishing shop, and her mother ran a boarding house. Hulme, on the other hand, had been born in England. She was the daughter of the celebrated physicist Dr. Henry Ransford Hulme, who had helped build the first British hydrogen bomb.
So,
are you seeing Barbie or this one first?
I was gonna say, actually, I do want to. We're talking about movies so much this episode.
Hey, if you don't like movies, fuck you.
Fuck you. I'm a ghost.
While Parker was small, surly, and dark-haired, Hulme was tall and attractive and spoke with an English accent.
Okay.
The girls seemed to come from polar opposite worlds, but they quickly bonded when Hulme moved to Christchurch, New England with her family. Oh, no, I said New England. New Zealand with their family.
I was going to say, wait a minute.
Sorry, dude.
When they saw the fucking Paw Sox play and decided... This is the end of life.
Das, they're the Woo Sox now?
Oh, excuse me. Pawtucket?
Nope, Worcester.
Yeah, they're gone. They're out of there.
Both had struggled with their health. Parker had a bone condition called osteomyelitis,
Soggy
and
bones
Hulme with
disease.
tuberculosis. Yeah, she had bonitis, like in Futurama. And they became friends while sitting out their physical education classes. Parker and Hulme's friendship soon took a dark turn. Both Pauline Parker and Juliet Hulme had vivid imaginations.
Oh no.
Crazy dice.
That's what people
Two
don't...
friends with vivid imaginations.
That's the stepping stone to drugs.
As they go closer, hold on, let me take a sip of this Diet Cola.
Diet Cola.
If you're a Diet Cola and you'd love to,
if you want to
sponsor you,
we're big cola heads over here. We can't get enough of it.
Send us more cola, please.
I put a water fountain in my basement that sprays chocolate milk.
That's sick, if true.
Big, if true. And it's big, baby.
Big. I lost my place. As they grew closer, they created a fantasy realm called the Fourth World.
I love
this.
Invented
a religion which they venerated certain celebrities, like Mario Lanza, as saints, according to an article that appeared in New Zealand Women's Weekly. So this is pretty much just like pop artists.
I was gonna say this is like, I was gonna say this is classic kind of preteen teen girl like.
Yes.
I have a crush on
bad things about Taylor Swift. I cannot say bad things about Justin Bieber.
Justine BB. But they're gonna take it a step further, it seems.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, we are sure.
Together, the teens wrote stories set in the Fourth World and dreamed one day of publishing novels. Gradually, they became more and more immersed in their imaginary realm and less tethered to reality.
Reality.
At the same time, the two girls seemed to develop a deep obsession with each other. Though Parker spent a good deal of time at the Hulme house, the two girls became withdrawn when apart and even physically ill.
What the fuck?
Their family, they like each other.
Every time Scones hangs up, I get diarrhea.
Yeah. I throw up and forget who I am for half an hour. Their families began to worry that they developed a lesbian relationship, an accusation later repeated at their murder trial. At the time, homosexuality was considered a sign of mental illness in New Zealand. It was treated as a crime.
What year was this?
Let's just say fuck the 50s, baby.
Hey, let's go. Another one.
Bad time to be anyone but us. But in 1954, a solution to the girls' obsessive behavior seemed to present itself. Hulme's parents decided to get divorced and announced that Hulme would go to South Africa to stay with relatives.
Ooh.
The Huffington Post reports that the Hulmes were open to Parker accompanying their daughter, but Parker felt that her mother, Honora Reaper, would never allow it. So 16-year-old Pauline Parker and 15-year-old Juliet Hulme hatched a plan to murder Reaper and make it look like an accident.
Jesus Christ.
Why could mother not die? Pauline Parker mused in her diary, according to the New Zealand Herald. Dozens of people are dying all the time. Thousands. So why not mother and father too?
She sounds not great.
What would you do if you found that in one of your kids' diaries?
Man. If my daughter wrote that in a diary, I'd like find her and be like, yo, I ain't never scared.
You know where to find me. Just challenge her,
I'm down the hall if you finna square up. My reach, way better.
Saw your diary. You know where to find me.
I'll write my own diary, leave it on her notebook, notes on her bedstand, open to a page that said,
come and yell at her for reading it.
Midnight, porch.
The day of the happy event and the murder of Honora Reaper. It might be Riper, but Reaper is a cooler name.
In my head, it's spelled Reaper.
No, it's Rieper.
Oh. Yeah, that's not Reaper.
It could be Reaper.
Sure, it's Reaper.
On June 22nd, 1954, the day Pauline Parker described as the day of the happy event in her diary, she and Juliet Hulme invited Honora Reaper out for a walk. The three of them went to Victoria Park, where they enjoyed afternoon tea and then set out to wander. Then, according to the New Zealand Herald, the girls led Reaper to a pink charm that they'd left on the path. When she bent down to pick it up, Parker began bludgeoning her with a brick encased in a stocking, which I don't know how she was hiding that. But
Yeah, what? Crazy
she's
choice.
like, oh, this is my hiking brick and stocking.
Brick and stockings?
Brick and stockings. By now.
By now. Going out of business.
Darcy and his daughter use them all the time on the porch at midnight.
Midnight porch, brick and stockings.
The two girls took turns, eventually hitting Honora more than 20 times.
Jesus.
With Honora dead, the girls ran back to the kiosk where they'd had tea and screamed for help. Covered in blood, they told the kiosk owners that Honora had fallen and hit in her head.
This is a bad lie.
Had hit her head. But it soon became clear that something far more sinister had happened. A detective later testified that Parker's mother had been attacked with an animal ferocity seldom seen in the most brutal murders. And police found the bloodied brick nearby. Pauline Parker and Juliet Hulme were arrested and charged with Honora's murder. Before long, their trial would captivate New Zealanders across the country.
I gotta say,
say it then.
All right, you take the time to like plan out this whole. We're gonna leave this like trinket on the ground, and we're gonna like go. We're gonna they planned this.
Hit a
and
brick
they
and
just
then a
had
brick and then he downed it.
You know, Russell Westbrook on a farm right now. And to have such a bad. Explanation, your alibi, she fell and hit her head, but you hit her 20 times with the how did she fall and hit her head?
I always wonder how, if you're killing someone with a rock or a brick, how do police ever find the murder weapon? You have to really leave that nearby. Just toss it in a pond, and then it's like it's no longer a murder weapon. Like no one's gonna find that.
Yeah, I guess that's tough. Well, the brick in the pond might be a rock. Yeah, I get.
Or the brick, just bring home. Put it in your secret bag where you hid it to get there.
Put it in a local library's wall.
Yes. Just national treasure that shit.
Yeah, national treasure it. Beat someone with the Declaration of Independence. But I'm just saying, it seems
instead.
Yeah, make a happy plan a real happy plan this summer. I just feel like it's short-sighted, you know?
Yeah, for sure. But these people are crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not that I'm like trying to be like, not You know,
Darce is thinking about midnight on the porch right now.
Okay, let's listen, world. I am not considering fighting my daughter
to the death.
Let's make that clear. So that it just seems short-sighted is all I'm trying to say.
The trial of Pauline Parker and Juliet Hulme. As word of Pauline Parker and Juliet Hulme's crime spread, New Zealanders everywhere reacted with shock. The girls were young. The murder they'd perpetrated was brutal, and their trial was packed with sensational claims. So this is like New Zealand's Menendez brothers.
Yeah. But no basketball card.
That we know of.
True. Ooh. Be sick if it was just like her dunking like over.
She's the player on it.
Yeah, she's the player. She's not in the background.
The prosecution got their hands on Parker's diary, which contained details about Parker and Holmes' plan to kill Parker's mother. Again, like Darce said, short-sighted.
A little short-sighted.
They read the diary and she's like, wait, you can't.
That's against the rules.
That's my diary.
And the police officer's like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
New Zealand's Woman Weekly reports that a few days before the murder, Parker described how thrilled she and Holmes were by the plan.
Yee.
Quote, naturally we feel a trifle nervous, but the pleasure of anticipation is great, end of quote.
All right. I don't like how the 50s write things.
What, just a trifle nervous?
I don't like her vocabulary here. It's
with
creepy.
The pleasure of anticipation being great?
Yeah, nah, not for me.
No. Saying your anticipation is great for something is a wild way to say you're excited.
Dude, imagine if you were like going on a date and like you were texting somebody and you're like, oh, my anticipation for the evening is great. They'd be like, what the fuck is this?
They'd be like, he's going to murder me.
Yeah, I'd be like, yep, let's not. I'll see you later. I'm busy that day now.
I'm a trifle nervous.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like, are you delivering my mail in the 20s, or like what is happening? Not
2
good.
days later, she added, "We decided to use a rock in a stocking rather than a sandbag. We discussed the moiter." And that's spelled moiter. I'm not saying that to be fun in 50s. This is
The
real
moiter.
50s, and that's really what it says.
Do you think she just didn't want to write the word murder, like, outright?
Or
So
she's just thought that's how...
Or she's a train
Like,
robber.
she saw a movie in the 50s that said moiter and was like, that's how the word is.
That's what... How do you spell that? M-O-I-D-R?
Well, hold on. She goes on to say, "I feel keyed up, as if I were planning a surprise party."
Well, okay, that's cool as shit.
Yeah, keyed up is kind of
Bro,
flames.
I'm keyed. Bro, in
It
the
sounds
paint,
like she did
I'm keyed up.
Or she did like cocaine off a key. She's keyed up.
Oh, true. True.
But then instead of like, I don't know, doing stuff, she moitered.
She committed moita.
Meanwhile, the defense argued that the two girls had been caught up in a folie à deux, or shared delusional disorder, hoping to prove that Parker and Hulme had been insane when they killed Honora Reaper.
No, they planned this all and wrote about it.
You don't think they folie à deux?
I don't think they fairly did. It's pronounced folly a dukes.
No, Darce, you ever folied a dude?
Dude, you ever followed a dukes, bro?
You ever experimented in college, folied a dude?
You ever followed a dude?
The problem was they'd both confessed to it, and the only defense we had was insanity. How could we find the two of them insane, the defense counsel, Brian McClellan said, according to Sci-Fi. And then this chap, Reginald Medlicott, comes along with this wonderful idea that they could have folie à deux, so we went with that. The trial also featured allegations that Parker and Hulme were in a lesbian relationship, something both later denied. Since homosexuality was illegal in New Zealand, speculation about their sexuality only added to the trial's drama. But in the end, the trial of Pauline Parker and Juliet Hulme came to a predictable conclusion. On August 28th, 1954, both girls were found guilty of murder. They were sentenced to detention during Her Majesty's pleasure.
What?
Sentence for a convicted person under the age of 18, in which they are detained for an indeterminate amount of time based on the discretion of a judge.
Okay.
That's just like the Queen can be like, let him out, come on.
Come on, it's the Queen's birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a silly word.
Well, let me blast your balls off here.
Whoa,
Darce.
my balls.
They each ended up serving 5 years in separate prisons.
Dude, nope.
Dude, you can get that for like having marijuana in some states.
Yeah, that's not.
Come on! Come on, Your Majesty.
Majesty's pleasure. More like get out in 5 years and still go to South Africa to hang? That doesn't seem right.
So what happened to Pauline Parker and Juliet Hulme after their release?
They changed their name to Ben Affleck and Matt Damon.
And then they made the sickest movie you've ever fucking seen.
My Boy's Wicked Smart.
Yep.
The movie.
Pauline Parker was a janitor.
Pauline fucking Parker. Okay, so yeah, what happened ever?
Some more Diet Cola, which is delicious. Please sponsor us.
Please.
In the decades since their release from prison, Pauline Parker and Juliet Hulme both established new and totally separate lives, which is crazy to me.
Wait, they didn't get back to being friends?
No.
What about the fourth
after they
world?
were like, I'm sick. And
dude,
because I'm not with her at a double sleepover.
This is such George R.R. Martin bullshit. I'm never going to find out what happens next.
I know, and they don't like tie up every loose end.
Yeah.
Though it has been erroneously reported that they were forbidden from contacting each other, it seems that Parker and Hulme naturally drifted apart. They had creative differences, Darce. It's like Daft
Oh, boy.
Parker, who changed her name to Hillary Nathan, has lived a reclusive life in the United Kingdom.
Is she still alive?
It's possible.
She was
crazy. 16 in 1954.
She'd be old
math,
as shit.
Yeah, but, you know. She
All right,
became
well, that makes
devoutly
me feel less
Catholic.
scared.
Yeah, she could come get you.
Hey, that guy made fun
Just
of the
some
way I wrote
90-year-old
murder.
woman knock on your door and be like,
Oh,
can you
that's like
pick
some-
up my charms?
Like, oh,
And
what
you're like,
nice
"What's that in your
stockings you
hand?"
have.
What's that in your hand? She's like, oh, I just need to keep this brick warm with my brick sock.
It's like some It Follows shit.
She became devoutly Catholic and has spent her days teaching children to ride horses.
All right, fuck you.
Her sister Wendy told New Zealand Women's Weekly that Nathan has no contact with the outside world and deeply regrets killing her mother.
Good. But also, you shouldn't be allowed to just be a horse teacher now.
Yeah, I was waiting for it to be like her mom. Like, there's usually a lot more gray area.
Yeah.
Like, I was waiting for the mom to, like, there came out that, like, the mom abused them, like, intensely.
No, just fucking.
Or, like, it was just two girls who got obsessed with pop stars, man. Celebrities were their gods.
Dude, those horses are probably freaking out.
Dude.
If horse sense is real, they would be like, don't trust this lady. Not one bit.
Juliet Hulme, on the other hand, grew up to live out a dream that she and her childhood friend had once envisioned.
She became a writer.
After the 1994 release of Heavenly Creatures, Peter Jackson's film, journalists tracked down Hulme and shockingly discovered that she had become a best-selling murder mystery writer named Anne Perry. So blow that out your butthole, Dars. She lived her... Not only did she only have to serve 5 years for murdering someone, she got to live out her wildest dream.
I don't like that. That's not fair.
When asked about the crimes of her childhood, Perry said that she doesn't spend much time thinking about what she and Pauline Parker did.
Oh,
but she writes murder mystery novels.
What are you not thinking about it? It's like your entire job. Oh man, do you think all the books are like the pink trinket and like the sock
she's
brick
living
murders?
In the real life fourth dimension or whatever the fuck?
Yeah,
it was
that is pretty not okay with me.
Dude, I'm gonna think twice about talking to my kids someday.
Honestly, I'm cutting ties.
You might want to, just for safety.
Yeah.
It's like a bear. It's probably not going to hurt you, but you just stay away.
It's just like, why even try? Well, yeah, why even introduce the potential?
I would just torment myself, and that wouldn't help anyone, she said, according to the New Zealand Herald. In the end, she said, Honor Reaper was somebody I barely knew. She died April 2023 at the age of 84. Whoa. So they're only 84.
Yeah.
Like, that other horse whisperer one could still come get you, Dars.
Oh,
but
yeah,
Anne Perry, the woman who lived, like, who just sold her, like, she had to have sold her soul somehow.
That's so crazy, dude.
And she's like, I just don't think about it. It's that easy. They're like, do you feel guilty? And she's like, no, I just don't think about it. I think about how sick my life is.
I was thinking about this character. That's what I think about as I write. I mean, this is the worst ending.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Guys, let us know what you think. And by that, I mean, I hope you agree. And if you disagree, don't write to us.
But the crime that Pauline Parker and Juliet Hulme committed remains infamous in New Zealand and beyond. Not only was their murder of Pauline's mother a heinous act, but it also raised unsettling questions about the dark side of imagination and close friendships.
Yeah, nope. No, thank you.
I mean, it's like the original Slender Man thing, right? Those two girls that were like, we're best friends and we're going to get stabbing.
Yeah. That's a good point. It is similar, I guess. Although, yeah, I guess
well,
that's
I
the
just
same
mean
thing.
in the fact that it's a similar demographic of two girls who are best friends and then become lost in a not reality.
Yeah. No, you're right. But I feel like they got more time? Are they? I don't know what I forget what they're.
Oh, they're in America. They're fucked.
They're in America.
We're not going to be like, well, whenever the queen lets you out, yeah, okay.
Next queen's birthday party, it's a surprise. Don't tell her, and she'll let you out.
Whenever Kamala Harris decides, just get out of there.
Just get out of there. I don't like
then
this.
Then you walk on out.
Well, guys, that's that.
So, do you like justice and bad people getting what they deserve? If so, you're at the wrong
If so,
place.
leave a review. Follow us on Twitter, MMMacabrePod, Instagram, Monday Morning Macabre, and our website, MondayMorningMacabre.com. This is a bummer. I didn't like this episode.
Baba Bowie.
Baba Booey, we love you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.